Yeah, as a guitarist, you have multiple pedals sometimes, and old school people have all these pedals that are various different styles of music, and now these are actually they require power. Each one has an adapter of a 9 volts connection, and in case of if you don't have a 9 volt connection, this is the right solution for you. You could have multiple pedals connected to one power source. I'm going to open it up and see how it works. So when I end up setting my guitar, I always set up all these pedals, and I have 3 or 4 that I like to interchange from, of course. And it's just there's not enough power supplies for it, and then one power source will be nice enough to share all these connections. So now you get the power source here, and of course there's a couple of entries right here. There's a couple of different features that you see: 12 volts to 9 volts. And then 18 volts to 12 volts. All right. So there's different various connections that you can change for different instruments. All the power supplies, it tells you where you actually could connect the amps and where the DC goes in. All right, so we're gonna set this up right now and test it out to see if this lights up. Now we gotta make sure that there's interaction in here with this, and then get the power source. So let's go ahead and test it out. All right, I like that to give you plenty of cables, right, for other additional pedals that you're gonna set up. So right now we're just gonna interact one of them, and we're setting it up on the 18 volt connection power because this is going to cycle the whole thing. Now we are going to put 9 volts on it because that's I don't want to over fry this thing and make sure that the right instrument is connected to the right source. Now, if you guys notice, there's plenty of sources in here that tells you how to connect all this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 that we have 7 connections of different power sources. You could turn off the lights and turn on the lights on the actual switch here. So we're gonna plug it in and see if this actually interacts with this. So this is one thing that you could set up, and then you're playing Slack here, and they give the out connection here, the out shape connection to connect this, so you could know which end is it which. All right. So we could set up plenty of pedals. Unfortunately, I don't have that many pedals. I only have 2, and I'm only gonna interact with 1 today. So let's plug it in and see how. All right, so we got an interaction. If you guys notice, there's the lights that coming in. We got a live light that we came in right now. We're lining up the whole entire thing. There's a power source, so you can connect your guitar, your amplifiers, and pretty much all the instruments that need power sources can automatically run out of here. Now, I did see some mixers, but some of the mixers require higher voltages. But if you were under the 18 volts, you could actually connect this. Now, the connection goes up to 100 volts, but unfortunately, there's only connections from 12 volts to 9 volts to 18 volts to 12V, right? So that's pretty much what you have. On the lighting, you could change the light source, turn it off in case you're in a dark area. You don't want to make sure that the lights line up, but this is very interactive to make sure that there is an activity of power source. So very simple, easy to use, easy to interact with any kind of pedal. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.